Tomorrow we celebrate our nation's birth, and while we enjoy all the festivities, it's also important to remember that the July 4th weekend creates a perfect storm for missing pets. Statistics show that more dogs are lost over the 4th of July holiday than any other time of the year. Katie Hall with the Greater Huntsville Humane Society joins us now to talk more about the issue. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Katie, what do our local shelters typically experience during the 4th of July holiday?
Unfortunately, during the 4th of July holiday, we see a large intake of found animals. So animals that were found out running around, scared. They come up in your yard because they've gotten out and they're afraid of all the fireworks going on. We see a lot of animals show up at our shelter. It's from July 3rd on to like about July 7th is when we see them come in.
This year is unlike any other in that we're also dealing with the coronavirus pandemic. What additional strain does this put on shelters, coupled with the issues that you typically experience on the 4th?
We are seeing also a lot of intake right now. Our kennels are almost completely full, to be completely honest, just because we're seeing a lot of people that have lost their jobs, or they're worried about the impact of coronavirus could have on their well-being, and so they are giving up their animals. We've also seen a lot of animals dumped on our front porch, and it's just heartbreaking to see that. And we just want the public to know, like, we are here to help. We have several programs that can help you out if you are currently unemployed, or worried about the impact of coronavirus on your financial situation. We offer many low income kind of resources that help you out.
If your pet does get lost, what should you do?
Absolutely. The very first thing you should do is call actually Huntsville Animal Services. They are usually the first ones that get called. We will be taking them in as well. We normally cannot take strays, but during the 4th of July holiday, if one comes to us, the first thing we will do is actually scan for a microchip. So if your pet is not currently microchipped, I highly recommend you call us. The month of July is Lost Pet Prevention Month. And here at the Greater Huntsville Humane Society, we are offering $15 microchips and registrations. It's a fairly painless process. It takes about 20 minutes, and it can actually help you reunite with your lost pet if it ever gets out. It's super easy to do, and it's a national database. So even if you're traveling with your pet and your pet gets lost, you can still retrieve your pet.
Sounds like it's also a good time to make sure that your pets have current identification.
Yes, yes. Always make sure that your pet never leaves the home without a collar, some type of ID tag. There's a lot of them that are, sewn into the collar now. So if you don't like an ID tag that dangles, that is an option. There's plenty of places in Huntsville and in the surrounding areas that offer those. They're relatively inexpensive, and they can really literally be a lifesaver for your pet.
How do you create a safe space for your pet during the 4th?
During the 4th of July, it's really traumatic for animals. It's a lot of activity, a lot of loud noises. So the best place you can do is just give them a quiet environment. Give them a place where they can go and they can feel safe. Some people prefer like the master bedroom or a big closet. If you are going to be shooting fireworks off in your yard, I do recommend keep your animal inside. That is the safest place for your animal to be, where there is no chance of them getting out whatsoever. If your animal is outside, have a harness, have a leash, and make sure those harnesses and leashes are tight so they can't slip out of them and run away. But we always say the best and safest place is in your home. Just give them a quiet place to be, and make sure they have plenty of water, because right now dehydration, it can also be very triggering for them.
I understand you also have a microchipping event coming up. Tell us about that.
Yes. Yeah, so the microchipping event is going to last the entire month of July. You can make an appointment by calling us at the shelter or emailing info@ghhs.org. You just set up an appointment. Like I said, it takes about 20 minutes. We get all of your information, so your home address, your cell phone number. You could leave a work phone number or an emergency contact as well, and it goes into the Microchipping Found Animals database. This database is a national database. So like I said, even if you're traveling with your pet and you lose them, if the pet ends up at a vet's office or a shelter, the first thing we do when we find an animal is scan for a microchip. If they have a microchip, it means they belong to somebody. So we scan them, we find out where they're located, the microchip, and then we call the owners that the microchip is registered to. If you think your animal might already have a microchip, but you're not sure the registration is up to date, we can also help out with that. It takes about 5 minutes and it's super easy and completely painless for the animal.
That is terrific. Any other information that would be important for us to know tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you can't make an appointment and make it out, we are doing a 2-day long event, July 25th and 26th, for all day microchips. It's $15. You come in, get microchipped, get registered. We'll also have some food trucks out here. We're partnering with other rescues in the area to help out and some other pet-centered vendors. So it's going to be a great event. And it's really just going to help prevent pet loss, because we hate to see strays come in. We get calls every day about people that have lost their animals, and we want to do everything we can to help you keep your animal safe and in your home.
Katie Hall with the Greater Huntsville Humane Society, thank you so much for your time tonight.
Yeah, thank you.